Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be showing you how to add a printer to Windows 10. Today we're going to be showing you how to do this with a USB printer. It's really simple to do. Go click on your start menu, or click the Windows key on your keypad and type in devices and printers. And it already comes up here, so we'll select that. It'll take us to the control panel, specifically devices and printers, and it's just taking a few moments to load. In the top left you'll see add a device, and you can also add a printer. So we're going to be obviously adding a printer, so we'll select that. And before it starts searching for the device, we'll click on the printer that I want isn't listed. Click on that and you'll see a few options. First is the printer is a little bit old. Windows will help you find it. You can select a shared printer by name. You can add a printer using TCP/IP address or host name. You can add a Bluetooth wireless or network discoverable printer, or you can add a local printer or network printer with manual settings. The bottom one is what we're going to be choosing, so click next. And you can use an existing port, or you can create a new port. If you select create a new port, you can select either standard TCP/IP port, or you can select local port, but we're going to be using an existing port, so make sure it's selected, then click the drop down. Here is where we'll be selecting USB. So right at the bottom you'll see USB 001 virtual printer port for USB. So select that, click next, and here's where you select your printer manufacturer. Now we have a Brother printer plugged in today, so we're going to be selecting that from the manufacturer list. However, if you have a different one, you obviously select the proper one. Windows might also have your printer driver already listed here, and if you do find your exact model, you can go ahead and click it and then click next. However, our driver is not here, so you can either click Windows Update, and Windows Update will possibly help you find the update, or you can click Have Disk. So we have the printer driver disk, so we'll click on that and then click Browse. Make sure your manufacturer's disk is inserted into the drive. So we'll click this drop down here and go to this PC, then go to the DVD, if you have it on a USB, you can go to the USB. We have it on the DVD, so we'll double click and then go to install. In this case it's install, however in different printer drivers you might have to go to a different folder, but ours is in the install folder. And then you go to driver, and then you double click on generic, select your proper language, go to English. Here is 32-bit or 64-bit. We're going to be installing this on Windows 10 64-bit, so we'll select 64, and here is the driver. So we'll go ahead and click on that and then click open, and then you click OK. Here it has puts in the name of the driver there, so we'll click it and then click next. Windows has detected that this driver is already installed for this printer, which it is, but I'm going to replace the current driver. Now if you never installed this printer before, it will not ask you this question, but it did for me, so I'll just replace the current driver here, click next, and here's a screen that you will see, which is you'll have to type in a printer name. Now we're just going to rename it to something like Brother Printer, and then click next, and there we go, it successfully added the printer. So you could also set it as a default printer, and you can also print a test page if you wanted to make sure it works. I recommend to do that. But that is how simple it is to add a printer to Windows 10. And if you guys found this video helpful, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you have any comments, questions, put them in the comment section below, and make sure you're subscribed for new videos.